Welcome to another episode of Raiders of the Lost Ark. In lieu of today's holiday, we're talking about our favorite movie stoners.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Blast off.
All right, so this isn't your traditional list of just, top stoner movies or even specific stoner characters. It's more of our personal favorite stoners that are in movies, and even more specifically, we're going to mention some scenes that really stand out above the rest of them.
We're not doing the best of the best because, like, Cheech and Chong and stuff like that, or Bill and Ted. But there will be a couple people on this list that
Definitely you'll recognize
you enjoy
right
too
away.
much
Yeah.
to not add them. These aren't in any specific order or anything like that. We're just going to list them off one by one. Starting off our list with Ethan Tremblay from the movie Due Date, played by Zach Galifianakis. Now, this isn't an overlooked movie or anything like that. Obviously, Todd Phillips has great movies that everybody's seen. But we love this character so much. He's such a stoner in the movie, but without trying to be.
Seems a bit drastic.
Because he has his medical license for, what is he smoking?
He has glaucoma.
He has glaucoma. So, with glaucoma and being against Robert Downey Jr.'s character, Peter, who doesn't do drugs.
Take off your glasses.
I just bought them. I wanted to showcase them.
It's night. You're driving.
You act like you've never been in a fender bender before.
Remove them.
Okay.
Adds for great chemistry between the two.
Right. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, and for what? For money.
This is some stuff.
So next on our list, we have the character Dante, played by Peter Dante, coincidentally, from the movie Grandma's Boy. And this guy is just a straight-up stoner in the movie. You've definitely recognized him from all the other Adam Sandler movies.
What is that ringing? Do I have a tumor?
He's the primary weed dealer in the movie.
Hello?
Hey, Dante, is Alex there?
Hold on. Phone's for you. I think it's the devil.
So his scenes are usually when, obviously, the main character is going to pick up more pot for himself. In a few scenes, he's seen answering the door naked, and he's also seen putting up a Christmas tree in the middle of July.
Dante, what are you doing?
Putting up my Christmas tree.
It's
Dante,
July.
It's July. Oh, shit.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it is.
Your ass is tanner than my face.
And he also brings over a tribe member from another country. And he's in almost all the scenes with him
I don't
as
remember
well.
that guy's name.
I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house.
He have a
Doctor
monkey
something.
No, he gets a lion.
Yeah, dude, lion.
People get past a dog. Nobody fucks with
Get
a
a
lion.
lion. I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together.
Next on our list is kind of out of the ordinary. You wouldn't really recognize him because it's not a stoner film or anything like that.
You'll recognize the actor.
Yeah, to recognize the actor, of course. Brad Pitt, who plays the character of Floyd, the roommate of the main character of the movie True Romance, which is written by Quentin Tarantino. Not directed, but written. He has so many great scenes that are just 30 seconds to 45 seconds long.
No. Well, they were here, and they said that they were going to go there. Then they went.
Yeah?
Yeah.
One in particular, one of our favorite scenes, makes us laugh. It's so stupid but so funny. Is when the mafia comes in.
Beverly and Bass.
Where's that?
Well, you go. No. Yeah, go down beach. You guys want to smoke a bowl, or? Oh. Go down Beachwood.
So our next character is probably from a movie really not many of you have seen, but you'll definitely recognize the actor. The character is Junior, played by Justin Long in the movie Strange Wilderness. This character is just so outlandish and so ridiculous, but it's just unbelievably funny.
It like looks like I have eyeballs or whatever. I smoked some weed the other night. Oh shit, wait on. I smoked some weed the other night, and I think this shit was lace because I went out right away and got these tattoos on my eyelids to make it look like when I was sleeping that people would think that I was awake.
I mean, the whole movie he's causing trouble with
Yeah.
bubblers and stuff on screen because they're trying to film. Now, this next one is probably on every single stoner list known to man, but you have to add him in because he's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite characters is the dude, and the dude abides. And the dude smokes weed throughout the entire film. Absolutely hysterical. One of my favorite scenes is when he thinks somebody's following him in a car behind him. Absolutely hysterical. But yeah, of course, one of the top 10 of all time stoners.
That's the one. That's one of them that you're definitely gonna find on most.
Yeah,
stoner-
that's going to be on
stoner
every
films.
list.
All right, so the next one is a newer stoner character. Definitely popular, but hasn't been around that long. It's Ted from the movie Ted, honestly. And you can even talk about him or Mark Wahlberg, because they're both stoners in the movie, but Ted, I guess, would be the more predominant one.
So, of course, a great stoner character played by Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, hey, listen, try this. I told my weed guy to step it up, and he gave me that.
What is it?
It's called Mind Rape. It's actually pretty mellow.
It doesn't sound very mellow.
He doesn't have, I guess, a lot of funny actual stoner moments, but he's smoking the whole movie pretty much.
Well, he only had 3 other batches. Gorilla Panic, They're Coming, and something called This Is Permanent. Go on, spark it up. There you go. You got it.
Oh, and then in the second one where they're in the lawyer with Amanda Seyfried, he's like, "This one's called Help Me, I Don't Know How to Get Home." And then Mark Wahlberg's on the wall like, "Guys, don't worry, buddy."
That's been brought to light in the past, 3, 4
Yeah,
years?
4 years, the
2012 was
original
the
one,
first
yeah.
one? Yeah, so.
And then the sequel was last summer.
Great,
So.
not under the radar, but great.
Newer classic
stoner
stoner
character.
character.
The next one on the list is definitely on a movie that most people probably haven't seen. It's a British film called Attack the Block. The character's name is Ron, played by Nick Frost. He's a weed dealer in the block. And this is actually an action horror kind of film. Sci-fi,
Comedy
because
too,
there's
really,
aliens
yeah.
and everything in it.
There was a party at the zoo, and a monkey fucked a fish.
And it actually stars John Boyega before he got cast as Finn in Star Wars. But the whole time they're trying to get to Ron's weed room, which is Nick Frost's weed room, because that's the safest place in the block. And he's just chilled the whole movie, even though aliens are killing everybody.
Smells like a shit did a shit. You want to buy a bit of weed then? Yeah.
So the next one is definitely a stoner that has been, if you like stoners and stoner movies, you definitely know him, but we had to put him on the list. We couldn't leave him off. The character of Saul, played by James Franco in Pineapple Express. He has a lot of great moments, and actually a really cool trivia fact about this movie is originally Seth Rogen was supposed to play that character, and he was supposed to play Seth Rogen's. But now it's kind of one of those things where you just couldn't see it played any other way, which is how you know he nailed the role.
This is like if that Blue Oyster shit met that Afghan Kush I had, and they had a baby, and then meanwhile, that crazy Northern Light stuff I had, and the Super Red Espresso Snowflake met and had a baby, and by some miracle, those two babies met and fucked. This would be the shit that they birthed.
Wow.
One thing I love about the characters' names, too, it kind of plays off Marvel and how Stan Lee always does alliteration on it. And the characters' names are Dale Denton and Saul Silver.
Yeah,
It's funny. Fun fact.
So he's got just so many classic lines. How's your sack? Oh, it's killing me. That's unfortunate, but I mean the sack of weed. Santiago and Dunbar. Another favorite part of mine in that movie is when the car battery dies.
Let's roll, man. I'm done with the woods. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, let's go. No, it's not working. The battery's dead.
Wait. What do you mean it's dead?
What do I mean? I mean the battery's dead. The battery's dead.
What do you mean the battery's dead?
How can I explain this to you differently? The battery is dead. It ceased to live. It's deceased now. The car needs a battery to start, Saul.
So this one isn't a comedy movie or known as a stoner movie at all, but two characters that we can relate to, we love this movie, is Savages, the characters of Ben and Chan, played by Taylor Kitsch and Aaron Taylor Johnson. One of them, Chan, actually goes over to Afghanistan. He served in the army, and he comes back with the best strand in the world, is what he calls it, from Afghanistan. Ben, the character played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, is known for growing the weed.
Ben went to Berkeley and double majored in business and botany.
This is more of an action flick.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to kill him.
I don't know if I could do this.
Do what?
Kill somebody.
There's something wrong with your love story, baby.
Great movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, they're great characters. And
Another modern day one. We tried to put it on our
definitely.
list,
2012, 2010, I think, actually.
Yeah,
Under the radar stoner flick, I guess. So as one last mention real quick, I just want to say, a bunch of trailers came out the past 2 days. The Infiltrator with Bryan Cranston, The Magnificent Seven, which looks pretty good, with Denzel, Chris Pratt, Vincent D'Onofrio. We got The Girl on the Train with Emily Blunt. Hands of Stone with Robert De Niro. The Do-Over, which is Adam Sandler's second movie with his thing with Netflix, starring him and David Spade. A new Red Band trailer came out for Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates with Zac Efron. Equals, this trailer for Equals came out with Nick Holt and Kristen Stewart. You guys want to smoke this bong real quick? Oh, so it's way over there. What were you thinking when you spent almost all of our money on weed? She's the only dealer in town. She names her price.
That was really good. Did you write that? No, the Mafia did.
Junior.